Good afternoon, country people them. Plenty glad for meet up una for inside the Tori House this Saturday, number 5 day for Inside the Moon for March. And a Pidgin news debate as we'll talk for now on Friday. We tell una say na team will the turn back for look for some of the strong number them. Some of the Tory the way he catch people them eye this week where he just finished country people them. And we talk on top the matter the way he be there. And normal country fashion they say every Saturday them a day with stranger them. But some of the strong number the way they happen for inside this week we'll go try for turn back on top this afternoon. We go look this matter for the new man football coach where they begin appoint on from Monday. It be dinner for Monday evening time where the Tory turn and it will be popular and all people then say they be the follow. Say Rigobert Song Bahanak, it be the new coach for women football team. We go talk that matter this afternoon again. Now it be the current man for local women football team. We go talk with the people them where they day for inside Tory House. I will go take una to talk matter for Norwest and Southwest just after where people then knock on for table where they kill some doctor where they work for Baptist convention. That one in no even city we hear not die for more than 5 people them for that side. So for a condo TT with the divisional officer for inside and this die they come where a condo TT we don't get other die them and case for loss. So today people they never fit forget answer for on top that matter. We go come up for day we take una enter for matter for teacher them this whole week since last 2 weeks. So the week we finish teacher them they be there for operation we don't over tie heart. They say on true support. Yes, we don't over tie heart country people them for sake I say they some of the teacher them they say governor it owe them where it never fit for pay them. We go look inside that matter too for Tory for this afternoon and other matter them where it be happen for inside this week country people them. For Tory House we dey not only man picking them we no get woman today. I want to say big good afternoon for Abumbi Charles Manoje where he says be the work now for Presbyterian Health Complex here for Douala for Bipanda side. Abumbi, good afternoon for you and glad for get you.
Afternoon, Ambassador. Salute all country people the day for outside day. They watch we as well the night Tory and we pray say by the end of this program so many things that they go wrong they will be straight. Now
Abumbi inside the week we just finished even before we turn back for we normal Tory them. Now which thing be really touch your heart so that you be feeling? Which story touch your heart so that you feel?
Right, Ambassador. I no go lie. That incident where the key divisional officer, big man for government for inside Kundo Titi, they overtouch me. Because so many of those things that don't they happen for inside Northwest and Southwest, the only semi population remain calm, but they continue to happen. Every day bad news, every day bad news, every day so many people that they become orphans. They build, they no get papa, no mommy. The family they lost their loved ones. For me, that news will overtouch me. Because until we don't find solution since.
All right, Elvis. Now my other combi, Elvis. Now Tory man for inside Douala here. He run from Northwest. He can balance now for Douala. We service says be there for inside the heart for this gun will be the halabet. Fear, you know, be levy for the Elvis. Good afternoon for you.
Oh, good afternoon, Ambassador. Good afternoon, Abumi Charles, and good afternoon for all contributors on stuff for us today. For watch we this afternoon as we self go make sure say more we broke as it happened. It always been a with pleasure for come back and Chakara as it happened.
Now you've been a Tory man and direct. Which Tory touch you for your heart so that you feel the week we just finish?
The one way it make I feel some my heart it is still bubble and my heart it is still there some kind this kind time. Now the one for the nurse where they kill him for Bamenda. When you look and you realize it is went something they like wall, they put it they supposed to protect them and they put it they're not supposed to touch them. Whether they put it where Changshu or they put it there for bush or the one way they when a government work people, they're not supposed to touch person where it take care for them. The way they don't reach now for the extent with one way they touch the person way it take care for them, they kill them way out they don't know who actually killed this woman. It make them I get plenty doubt and I get plenty confusion. See if you don't reach for this kind of extent way they kill people where they supposed to protect them, where person supposed to instead run, go back, go hide for them. Then whose side we go if the thing it continue from this play way they.
All right, we also remain for one thing. Bombi Charles, problem for Norwest and Southwest. Elvis, problem for Norwest and Southwest. Now, small Tori for corner side first before we enter for Tori we'll get this afternoon. Usabi say since it don't been now for almost 1 week or more than even 1 week, we trouble day for that side. So for Ukraine and Russia, and we sabi say for inside Ukraine, we get we country people them with the day for Ukraine with the beg. Say they want turn them back for country. For sake say they no fit continue for remain just like we did too for Russia. And we come now the week we just passed. We come now Togman Emmanuel Rene Sadi. He talk how I say this one come now they continue for look they monitor the team them as way they happen for side for Ukraine and even side for Russia for Sabi the kind of action where they go take them concerning with our own country people them. The week we just finish, United Nations he be get opportunity United Nations Security Council he be get for she done with the member them for say make the vote for see people there they want and say make Russia he left Ukraine for peace. And one day they no want and say make Russia he no come up for inside Ukraine and last we country according to report it shows say we country play magumagu so they dosh he no be there for that vote where some country they vote say no make Russia he left Ukraine in peace may Ukraine continue for do it now when they talk Cameroon he say he stand up he see whether he go fit help the country people or not we just take example with we own neighbor them Nigeria Muhammadu Buhari first the first way he do like president he signed 8.5 million naira for say make they help Nigerians them where they be there for these two countries they made they turn back for Nigeria and on top that one 415 Nigeria then they don't turn back and they don't give all them $1,000 each for say make they take start life again now we own country we never hear whether we own country people that they don't turn back but we minister if we just talk say they look and they talk say make the two country them they talk say make peace come now what we look the two country them will they get different for inside the matter.
When dirty dey for your house, you need to go clean the one for outside fine. When you see Cameroon their action where they say they see like they do Bafia dance, they still monitor why other people they take action. It is show you how the kind of government we get them and the kind of people the way they get them with the rule we inside this kind of style no be correct one because when something the way your citizens they for outside for different man in country. And they beg say me you try to see how you feel move them for inside this kind of problem way then they and you talk so you still monitor. Now the same way they say they still monitor where this thing for Northwest and Southwest is still day up to the level where it is so. They want and when 1 or 2 people they don't die before they start react. This one it shows it so when God is the one punish you, when God want punish you, it remove wisdom from you. It leave your empty head your day. So I want people to say this so Cameroon people in there on top where they lead this country, where they rule we, it should say they don't move wisdom from them. They just they act the same way they do the act. That means they follow population. Even though they follow population but follow for good way, they don't even follow for good way, they follow for their own kind of style. May they know say this one a concern outside people and for outside country. May they not face the one for Northwest and Southwest if you do mago, it could still continue for remain. This one na Cameroon and the way they cry for foreign land. So I want us to know this kind of style where they say no, they still monitor, not be correct one that and may them try for react like the other countries itself. They don't struggle for react for see how they could save their own citizens and for move them for that side country. Now
8.5 million naira we Buhari signed for say may they see as well they will come out to country people them for Ukraine and Russia. Then they don't turn back 415 of them. Some they don't give all them all $1,000 each. Say may they start their life. As they hope say maybe think they feel better for Ukraine now. They try for compare Cameroon and them. Cameroon to get country people them for Ukraine, it get country people them for Russia. But so now the people that is also cry for help. No, nothing ever come out for that side.
Yes, Ambassador. I want to say always find more copy good example. You find for copy example when are good things. Rather than for the copy bad example. I think Nigeria don't show we very good example for say we to follow. But from the way we look at things, we come over like for delay. We like a last minute preparation. We're not correct. And see, like in the other case for Kuwait, we come on and suffer for day. Now some NGO even struggle to take before come on government they come for back. I believe to say this one to maybe they win a seminar so NGO pass for front. They do something before government now will come now for back now can say it too they support. We maybe now out of shame. We're not fine so. I think the life of every citizen for your country it matters. Yes, I don't see situation where one picking come out Britain come holiday for Cameroon. They want big time for school. They find the Nisiam. The British government, they tell them, say they must consider their citizen. If not, so they'll lock the mommy. So no matter the population there for the country, but they still care. They know who be who. They don't want me that one citizen may lost for outside. So I believe say make Cameroon to the emulate that example, make the copy that example. For say all their citizens in their life matter. Wherever you do and whatever thing you do, their life matter. Because you don't know, maybe that way don't be trapped for Ukraine or Russia. You don't know whether tomorrow now can be the next leader, Kunkuma for their country, we go help we all from this trouble all day. So anybody get talents, we help for we contribute for their country for make them grow. So wherever they not be coming for Cameroon, so they're going to go study, so they're going to for greener pasture and whatever reason, but make they try for say they feel safe all their life. Because they even say for social media, where some of them they cry. So they want to come out no way. So any country now they struggle for take your own picking, your own brother and sister them out of the war zone. But we a surprise of just do so quiet. I will not say Cameroon a peaceful country. As we they talk. So one of the peaceful country for the world. But till we concern peace, we need the one we need one go for before. We just should run for our arm. We're not correct.
This you want to add something?
I want just add for two way Master Bumbi Charles they talk and say Cameroon na country for peace, but two way concerning peace they say do they knock na food. The peace na for mob, not before reality, action. Yes, not before action. Because if truly supposed to be now for action, if we say and say this so Cameroon for don't do something as far as that we brother them and we sister them, then they for that side country. And some small action they will catch my attention concerning this still will happen for Ukraine, yes. We inside we put a try for run. They put the other side. They decide to protect their own citizens. Them, yes. They say no. The black them they don't buy the yes. Where they don't pay ticket for enter train. They say no. We are need to enter. So this one na for call on African leaders and African president them and any person where he thinks this so white man it mean good for we. Me see reason them again because when you see that kind of action. They protect federal citizens them, but for we own country here, to go first protect white man, then leave black man. So time don't reach for we self for wake up for sleep and do things we correct. I don't know what I physical for.
But you know if you want look that one now, all man don't cry. Say that one na bahat for black people. Then we no correct. For BB grammar they call them say racism. Yes. We no correct. So if the black people them to the study do that kind of thing for one man to when some trouble there for some side he no balance. They say two or what in and they no fit make them one thing correct. So you understand. So if white man don't do make we should do the opposite. Even though we ever show say we get good heart, but white man if you ever sabi say we get good heart.
When we show say we get good heart and they need say like say na good heart, they take them for their own way. They take them like so foolish na foolish. Different day between for show good heart and for show say you get sense. This one too, maybe na so get a good heart. Do one for show say we foolish. Because when you see they treat we not the same way they treat the other people them. Okay, for example, we don't see this thing. You don't really react concerning the thing that happened for Russia and this thing. Since problem for Northwest and Southwest since the start of 2015. Now say they never kill the number of people that UN want to make them kill them before they react on. I say wait. Because when you see all the kind of thing they realize this so at the end of the day, people they come out for the other side continent. When I see need for copper for a chair, rethink again before we come out for outside.
Alright, some last thing we'll go talk before we enter for the main story them this afternoon. It concern a problem for light. We sabi say plenty people them for inside littoral region will they Douala, they cry, light the go off come back. We get the one them for southwest and northwest. That one it don't be a normal thing for them. Say the fish don't say for 1 week where they no see light. Maybe we talk so some person for Kumba know the seaweed, some person for Bamenda know the seaweed, and the people them too for inside that west region they don't suffer. Plus here when they say when a political capital Ngomna don't talk and true Ngomna talk man Emmanuel Rene Sadi they don't try for promise say all things go turn back again to normal by the end for this moon according to the book where Emmanuel Rene Sadi put it pen on top he try for talk say this one for Sika say there be one meet up for say make nations called pass fine way light call no one time or light no be problem so they begin for do some kind of serious work so now that serious work just now where they the one try for settle back again for the normal this thing nothing that way the worry for say maybe the court collar they begin for car borrow for this side enter for this side borrow for different and enter for one side so it make a red light to be the court so he don't promise say as well like they go off and on say by the end of this month say thing then they go be normal, so that light will be cut over and no go be again. And so Governor Togman don't promise country people them for outside.
Yes, Oga Ambassador, we don't tire promises. We want action. We want see physical action. We know they again for promises. Now today we start promise we this and that ring road for Bamenda, this and that, everything till date. We need to see nothing. I want to say for this particular issue for light, if you look from the time Cameroon we get independent, we first Kunkuma, at least light will be a problem. That time we get just maybe Sonne when I want to be there. Light will be there a problem. You go for Muyuka, they will get power cam. If you go for this Mokonje CDC, they will get their own play, they generate electricity there. I don't go see them. You come again for other side, they will get so many areas they will generate electricity. And Cameroon be blessed. We get a lot of waterfalls. You go again mention fall, where you want to generate electricity for the whole West Africa. But the surprise will say that the ration light inside Douala, economic capital for that matter. Then what more of the other areas? Some say if Douala for the city kind problem where like they can 1 hour ago, they go for the other side 30 minutes ago, then the other people they really suffer. Because like people for Kumba, mostly Southwest and West as a whole, Palawa light for them. When they see light, the jubilee lesson Cameroon don't win World Cup. One be the next 10-15 minutes, the light they don't go back. Yes. Many of them they don't even know what they happen for the rest of the world because they be cut off totally. They don't feel charge phone, they don't feel listen radio or watch TV. They just be cut off.
Yeah.
So I think say the power light, not until they support, they still promise. They still support go proper action.
Well,
yes, because to get all the means.
Governor Togman just come up for talk for say make people they sabi why they don't cut them this after Nations Cup, because after Nations Cup you don't turn a different level.
Now
if you there for aqua, you no go get light. You go for some you get light. You go for some light. No, so some side they when the light is cut, they did just forget her.
Yes. Now it also why be say in those days light may be a problem, but now we're supposed to go forward. Instead light na a major problem.
And they thought say 2035 will go for before.
I would want host the World Cup.
this one I will show you this so some kind of thing the way when you don't live for your life you need for break up. Because for our national they see land of promise all time na promise. That means they promise una every time. So Cameroon they don't be used to, and I believe say so as they don't tell you so by the end of this month yes, all things will settle. May not be by the end of this month we'll still get a different thing because now Palava light for this country no be any kind, no be good money. And plenty thing in the way it go astray, plenty will pay the loss. And the funniest thing I say they don't inform una. They just work, they cut them now. They come you can at the next morning. Sometimes you come from 6 to 6. For inside Douala, no. At least the video for other side we will don't say the weather cold, but I beg for Douala I beg. Minister before the money one come. Douala people then first for now. I beg. Try for six.
At least sometimes we be more too glad, more glad say at least even though they like the go of Kamal because Nigeria already talk for them, they are on a sake. Nigeria on a different level. Once you go for Nigeria, you no get generator,
no. One thing then I say for population too for Nigeria, it be different from the one for Cameroon. So if you compare Nigeria and Cameroon, because we say the level, the area then for Nigeria where they get light and where they live fine. They pass Cameroon, so that one will not try for even compare and Nigeria and Cameroon.
Apart from population too, we get the natural resources that will generate electricity more.
Where they need the local side.
Instead, Cameroon will generate electricity for that mention for supply the whole Nigeria. They will be fine. We too will be fine. So our population size as well, our brother talk, we just do like one state inside Nigeria. We will not support light not support be our problem. For the real sense, Cameroon are not even supposed to pay light. We get the natural resources where they support generate light for the extent where everybody would use them for free. Because even, yes, now a gift.
Even the one for Moyoka, so it talk in the waste.
Yes, the waste.
Whenever they pass with some in the waste, naturally they don't use them in those days. Even the mention fall, if they go fix them, as well they fix the Memvele, they fix the other dam them for country.
Yes.
If you help,
get so many dams.
And we will not go to pay. It will just be like one man country. They go. Say they need to pay internet for that side. If you just the work at them.
they do we and our brother then too for that side they make a move different. Anytime.
Tori, for this afternoon, we go start with the first one. I will go start with the football. And before we talk matter, Sabi Seb say, now the new team this. Since Monday, they don't sit down on top chair. They never give them the chair officially. But now the new people, them that way, they don't give them power. Say, they look out to a man football team. We get Rigobert Song Bahanak. If we don't coach, if we don't coach the team where he just come for back, this man football team, it means say that they call them for BB Grammar, say auxiliary lion or at team A, if you put them or team B for win man football team. If you don't coach them, he go for competition, they come out for first round. The under 23, he coach them go for competition, they come out for first round, and he own time for inside with national football team. He never really give you that result. With plenty people they want them, but now he be the choice. Now he be the choice for Cameroon. He no be seven na matter say na Eto be talk say now he be the president, the coach. But now all the way come on right from A to D. So last it show say even as way Eto he be make minister for sport for Sabi say na take a foot he get right for appoint last it show say Ngomna he really get mob. He also continue for get mob on top who they want time say make he be like coach for inside women football team. And he go Sabi say man wey they call it say Sebastien Ming na he say way he be the assistant. Now white man he go the help Rigobert Song say make it think on top which player I get for bring and which player we no get for bring. And Sebastien Ming if you don't work with Claude Roy, time will be the coach Democratic Republic of Congo. Sebastien Ming he don't coach Kenya, he don't coach Congo, and he don't coach even some elite one club or some club for South Africa. So na person is Sabi Africa fine when we want to talk football. He don't coach to Equatorial Guinea. And we get Augustin Simo with he to be one of the assistants for some. Sulemanu Amidou now he go the coach the goalkeeper them for that side. We get the other people them they call it Raphael Favre. He go be na person we go the look whether player is correct or no correct for play. We get Raymond Kalakongo where too they don't put it for say now he go the manage the man football team. Plenty people them time with this appointee come out. Some they don't ask na question why na song na be the answer for problem where the man football team get, or Cameroon them they go dey patient for say me song he give the same result wey Aliusi say he give for Senegal. Now the big question that way plenty people them that the outside man and so sabi just now Rigobert Song and Samuel Eto'o they did for one man country they struggle for back, and we hear some Congo side say Joel Matip don't agree say he go turn back for a national football team. So as we song they prepare them for player the way they go play against Algeria for first leg, and the other match for World Cup we go the expect for see new names them too like Anthony Elanga. We get this Pet Small man where they play for Manchester United. We get even Yusufa Mukoko. We get even another man they call him Mbele where they play for that side. So for Ghana. So plenty new names they what they expect now. The big question now on top Rigobert Song. People them they ask and say na he get the medicine for man football team. What we say they come out. Antonio Conceição, he play around 24 matches he win 14, he lost only 2, the other one them at least 8 draw. How you see this appointment for some?
Well, Ambassador, I want to say that they do the right thing at the wrong time. The first situation first, no be now to support for appoint coach. They be supposed to leave the FECAFO president, may do a thing. May appoint the person way, say correct for that position. They talk about politics where they interfere for football. Now, one example is we're not correct.
I don't cut it short, but some people they don't talk say if the choice for Etudi, no forbid the choice for Eto, waiting for happen. Because things they don't talk say the coach.
Say first Etudi, and now the control Eto too. Say Eto na pikin now. So he's supposed to just respect Papa, which Papa don't talk. Should I quiet? Why pray now? Why does he don't decide for the work with a new team coach for say make team move well? But most people them they say and say this time it will be wrong because they will leave and make the other coach Conceição make it play the qualification match for World Cup. Maybe finish it for full. If we qualify that time, if we bring our own home-based coach, we go the mold be a new team. Because we get the problem for team since 2010, we never get a steady lineup. And now, if you see somebody like Oman Big, we don't be assistant coach for this man in Damba team for long. Left to me, now personally, they will put a maybe at the head. because he don't be assistant for long, he don't master the team.
And the movie for
yes.
game.
If there is a movie for game completely, if it's supposed head lead, let to me, I will be the head coach. Why were Manyang, Rigobert Song, if for be the assistant, yeah, and the Oman Big the work. Then somebody like Patrick Boma for be like team manager. At least for me, that will be a better squad. For being a better squad that team. But now they just say make Song. Our Song really he never prove a word for the junior team that they don't coach. First round come out. We mean say this 1-2 we don't give 2 instead heavy pass the first one. They give one lock for Omekara and not be able. They go take 9 or 10, join and forgive. So you know easy for a part. So left to me they will leave Oman Big, make it lead the team. They put somebody like Song, me and they work together. Me Song to the lane. Then with time, maybe the Song can be the main coach. Yes. Then somebody like Patrick Boma to get a cool head, a gentleman, for be like the team manager.
Yeah, plenty people that be the one called the example for what will happen for Nigeria for a Nations Cup, but plenty too they don't talk say you know if you compare the idea them for Augustine Eguavon and Rigobert Song Bana. Eguavon don't do plenty work past Rigobert Song. Now this song is time so tell me wait till you check some change there will be Cameroon team go play better than where they be play under Antonio Conceição or Silva Oliveira.
I believe there's somebody like Song, now somebody will get the lion spirit. You get the lion spirit, I believe say the lion spirit itself, you could use them for this time. You know, say some people in the way you get a small chair, they don't manage and find. I don't do on top big chair, they feel manage and find. I want just give Rigobert Song a benefit of doubt for that one. Come back now for wait till we show say that it to this itself. He say no, take this man, put him for here. It is shown now say this, so most of this coach where they come can work, they say don't do bad work, don't do bad work. Now because plenty of these people them, minister them, big people them, director them, they get their personal player, they say no, put the player for fee, put the player for fee. When at the end of the day, when result did not come out, they blame now the coach. Now why I just say FIFA they cry most time they say this, so make anything concern politics. Me no enter inside football. And we don't see when they don't talk, say put this person. You don't like say now sometimes on CPDM this way they try to compensate. Some people they say no, this person we don't work fine. Me they on top this or chair. Football be different from politics. Me they understand and so. And Rigobert Song me no say this so she don't on top hot fire. Cameroon as another kind of people they don't get patient for 1 second. So if you see the last match where they play against Burkina Faso and you see the action them, you understand say Cameroon and the one we use itself. Even though prove it work, he says could run with a time never yet reach because we were temper when it comes to football, we know the play with them. So I see the show on that listen to they smile with it for a face. May try for do all kind of way for make sure say make Cameroon a reach to play with you know because if you know reach, he could ever regain why he accepts for take this position. And I believe say the treatment they don't get for formal or citizens for country where they don't take for work for the national team, may they don't give the same treatment. May they try to for treat it like other one because when people like Jules Frédéric Nyonga, where he don't coach. So sometimes you see somebody like Jean-Paul Akono. At the end of the day, when they don't bring them, they relax. But when they bring white man, they hook up on top that food them.
So,
countryman. Time don't reach where they get for leave countryman aside, do things with a right and do things correct so that make football Camerooners and get back love where they run lost and for football.
All right, but Usabi say Rigobert Song on top that chair. A very, very first work we get for do. Now for me to Algeria. It go fee for work on top the desert foxes and for Algeria, for Cameroon and for Algeria, or the work go be done for inside Cameroon before you go for Algeria. Now the first thing that we get them for World Cup. After that one different in the figure.
I believe say that before this one, the one puts within us until we say don't say no, I want to put my hand for them because you must show interest before they appoint you. So it know to way he did ahead of you. Now I don't tell you this, so even though say Cameroon I don't get patient. And if you try this Algeria then tries to touch Cameroon. Now they will not say this, so it don't say she don't on top a problem them. So will it be as a Cameroon at the end of the day? We want to say me our own, it be on top or chair like that one for handling them, and make any man, any Cameroonian way, he get like football. If you get an idea, if you get way where they feel left for song, support Rigobert Song, the Lion Spirit.
If they open up, if they open for even take people them the idea.
I beg now. I want to say, as he get a manager way now, Raymond,
Raymond Kala.
Yes, me the manager try to get opinion them from sport analysts and sport people them for country where they don't reason. You see people and plenty people like Geoff Ngwa, Patrick Mbomba, and plenty other people way they don't talk as far as what be concerned. You see results. Me try to bring them in, make them do well. Cameroonian who needs a good football.
All right, Algeria, Cameroon. Now the first one that for Rigobert song, and they say Algeria is medicine na Japoma. So they say the one can play Algeria na for Japoma. Say Algeria no like Japoma. So Algeria too talks okay. They prepare them, they wait them for the Japoma, but they get return leg now for inside their field. So if when you see song Algeria, it shows a song of it turn up against that that pressure way they for on top of this matter for World Cup.
Yes, okay, Ambassador. Now, why I talk say they for better leave Conceição, we don't manage the team for long. At least maybe finish it fufu. But now, some they come in for time will be very, very dangerous. And if he lost this qualification match for World Cup, not say automatically Cameroon they lost confidence too for him. As soon as I talk, we don't get patience at all when it comes to football. We don't want any defeat, even draw. We don't want them. We want a winning forever. So if he move up Algeria, no say rain or sun, we go for win. We go for Algeria, whatever case, we want qualify. Now, all that. If we don't qualify for World Cup, then it will be another problem. They will say don't give football for footballers, for manage them. They will not be able to manage them. And I want to go give an upper hand now for the minister them for their appoint their foreign coaches. Well, maybe they will get their small percentage on top.
All right, and maybe before we come out for this matter for song, even as it never be confirmed. Congo Sac for corner, he talk say he own money where they go to pay in around that kind of 15 to 20 million francs CFA where they will pay per month. Now salary that. And we hear say Antonio Conceição da Silva Oliveira, they owe 600 million francs CFA for 18 months and need the plan for carry Cameroon go for FIFA now.
Well, okay, Ambassador, this case just so not be na Conceição be the first, it not be the second, it not be the third. I believe say this thing don't happen time and again for these foreign coaches. I don't know why we will bring coach. They will give very long contract for 4 years, 5 years. At the end, I won't be 1 year. We'll terminate the contract. So if Cameroon been at some country where they learn sense, if we don't learn sense for the other coaches, them you want sign contract with new coach, we give 2 years. After 2 years, maybe renew and make it for 1 year or 2 years again. Don't give a very long contract. At the end, you not perform well, or you not do which way you want. Then you can't terminate contract. So at the end, you be forced for pay. And when a government taxpayer money that way they be wasted. Where they for use them for develop a country, they use them for give them for coach where you not do the work for that length of time. So they'll pay now for 1 year, 6 months ahead. Where you know coach for that period. Now they lost and they'll get for pay the new coach too again. So down a double expenditure.
Now tradition that we Cameroonians, we Cameroon don't always get say the most old coach. they are the most old coach. So it don't be like part of we know feel live we. But I believe say this so for this time, make them try all things possible to make sure say make them come out for that kind of thing, make them move clean that image and get a very good image
for
football.
Even if now we own country coach, they don't.
Yeah, plenty of the day. Even person like Junior that they come out, he work around say money they never pay. Jean Paul Akon will be at the same. And when you realize okay, you see for song they say they will pay around 15 million 1 month. 15-20 million. Ask us say they pay Antonio now how much? You understand say this so at the end of the day. This
Antonio money will be from 50 upward. This
matter for say support our own, day because instead when you bring your own person, give you where you need them so that you do fine work. The way you say give for give where you need them so that me do fine work, you say bring them and you expect say me do fine work. I believe say that one day so that's until you need for reason and well. And at the end of the day, I don't tell and I still repeat it and I say. Cameroon and so they don't get patient because if you ring Robert song, you accept that money. No say you don't accept the money and you go deliver. If no say you accept that money, I don't go give you what you want them. Talk to that money correct. Make it do it way. Make it Adam give you what you want them so that means you give you back to what we want them.
All right, and Cameroon, it go meet up with Algeria for the first leg for World Cup, Qatar 2022, number 24 day for inside this moon, will day for inside. The first match, it go play for Cameroon here, for that number 24 day, and for Japoma will service na field wage Algeria, the fear them over, as well they talk say, it be give them small headache for Nations Cup time. We go left sports, we enter for problem for Northwest and Southwest country people them, for that side, we go talk to small small plenty. We go start with this woman they calling her Shea Janet. Now I name that. He work now with the CBC. He work with the CBC Health Services. Now for that side, so for Bamenda way they so we hear say shooting. It be happen as well with the we hear then a bullet. He touched a Shea Janet. He die and some other doctor will get caught. That doctor is also there for on top hospital bed and they blame the die now for on top who they blame on the die on top boy the way they whole gun for that side. So for inside Bamenda country people them just time where plenty people they be the knackan for make people them sabi say when war is there people them like this woman bullet no even get for make mistake touch them. People that like the school picking them, bullet no get for even make mistake touch them, and other people them even ambulance they will service say that one now 0 for inside Cameroon since we problem for Northwest and Southwest start father them they die, nurse them doctor them they die, school picking themselves they die. So they never respect the human right law with the set or sign up. I swear they talk about this one with people they never finish cry. When we could go for a Kondo Titi site inside the Kondo Titi 2 this week, well this finish if we enter for a Kondo Titi one time. This week we'll finish for side for Kondo Titi. We'll get bomb where Ihala, some country bomb where they dig for that side. So for a Kondo Titi, they be put the country bomb for ground. Then it carry Oga D.O. Now in this Oga Timothy. Now I name that. Now inside moto where they be there inside, we'll be get D.O. will be there. We'll be get even the mayor for inside the Kondo Titi. We'll get section president and former honorable for CPDM where they for side for a Kondo Titi where they be there for the moto. Driver for the motor plus 2 uniform people them and even the chief for Bekora who yesterday be there inside this motor we bomb Ichakara. Now all the way they die according to the report we come out from Ngomna Togman. They try for talk for we say die body for all the people them as so be they expect say they for Limbe this hospital. They say now for military hospital for Douala here where they don't can keep some of the die body them as we to re-enter for we hear another one will happen inside the week. I will service a governor for Southwest. It be good day. Plus 2 generals them they don't promise and they don't talk for the population for a Kondo Titi say may they help them so that they go help back the population. This one they come after we other thing the way we were to it be happen for a Kondo Titi. Remember the school picking the way they kill them plus teacher. Remember even the 5 or 6 delegates the way they catch away one they be see that body today. They never fit for see the other 5 them plus chief too where they don't kill them. Plenty thing them. But so today place is calm and the condition of the place is under control of this. Problem for Northwest and Southwest, it is also continue to show our site.
This one I will talk for the power in the BC, so time don't wish for the SSF for do which way it correct so that with both side them they could stop all this killing them every day. And this one too now will give like a sounding warning to all the administrators for that side for Northwest and Southwest where something they happen. Them they know the truth and they keep quiet. When they keep quiet, no feel say sometimes you do not good for some person. See where they do them, you do not bad for your own self. Plenty things they do don't happen for that Kondo Titi. And at the end of the day, for move thing where it correct, you hear a different thing. You hear na some kind of thing where na so you dey so. You dey say turn, you dey point finger for some kind of put away. Even though plenty of them say they get hand. No part in the way it be your hand and clean. You didn't say the all thing na the other side, all thing na the other side. Where you didn't make and that means at the end of the day, make themselves make them try for the 2-way correct and 2-way concern Northwest and Southwest. Time don't reach make this government make them sit up for solve this problem. Every day na many people in that they die. The DO they follow, chief the doctor they follow. All these people na good brains them. How many family they now will go without food? We will go away, they don't even get chop, they don't even get picking them, they don't even get power, they don't hear voice of that power. If you've been a picking, you don't grow up where you don't grow up with your power, you can understand the pain where the picking they go through. So time don't reach for plenty of them for do which way correct. And when you do, I don't feel you do it for yourself. You know that you do it for some person, you do it for yourself because if some of these administrators and this thing they stand up for that food, they talk enough, as this thing not starts to make them find a solution to this problem. See, today, we not foresee to talk about this thing. But plenty of them, they wrap their tail, they shit on top. They relax. Some of them, they live well. For this thing, the way it happen for Northwest and Southwest. Why some of them, they hear bad. Delegate, then they outside in day. Now how many months today? They don't know play way, then they. So time don't reach with plenty of this people within day for ground. Now they know where to they go on. Now they hear that gunshot every morning, every night, every evening. Yaounde, they know the year. Now one time when they want come, think they be normal. When they know the year and that gunshot, time don't reach. If you there for update like DO, SDO or other person, time don't reach for you for tell Yaounde thing way it go on because plenty people they make more understand say so Yaounde no say na so the thing it don't reach for this level. But every day the DSA point right. They die.
Okay, Abumbi Charles, nurse for Bamenda, he died. All man in not comfortable. We condemn. Now, Ekondo Titi, governor don't go there. He talks it in the day under control.
Yes, Oga Ambassador. I want to say this. I don't know whether they want to make the population all for Cameroon may they finish because of this war before they go react. I don't know. You see, as you talked earlier, it be very, very bad for somebody they touch a health worker. Person when they have for give injection for people, give tablets. It be very, very bad. No matter what, school picking them, it be very bad. For enter inside church, it be very bad. So all these people that go against these rules and regulation, they do till we please them. But they know say even if now after 20 or 30 years where the war go don't stop, where peace go don't come back, they will still face the law. Like the case for Rwanda genocide, it is, people they know they still judge until date. They know they go prison. So all these crimes that they commit, like you do them for dark, nobody knows you, but at the end, you go see and say they see you. So it be very bad for all these things that happen. They kill health worker, kill school picking them, and so on. Kill innocent people, civilian them, accuse you, set you up, they kill you, this and that, say be black leg, you be informer, you be this and that. We're not correct. Then now in the case for Equinoxe Titi, I don't really know. If you look, the first one being at the paramount ruler, Chief Esoito, where they go pull it inside church in Ibilam, they kill it. And also they come 5 divisional delegate them, they lost 6. Yes.
They see one.
You see one, they 5 them, even their body never see them, you will see them alive, they never see them, nothing, no traces. Then come again now, you get school picking them and teacher, where they kill them. Then come again now, you get probably own representative, where they kill them, Dio, we mayor, when people they vote them, they get chief, you get 2 officer them, you get driver and so on, where they die, 7. So I want to say this thing they so not a joking matter. Now something they supposed to handle them seriously. Now until they give a face call a spade. Peace be priceless. Now something we don't supposed to don't she don't arrange them. Now if you look another thing I want to point out, the road network. Mm-hmm. From that Equinoxe Titi road, now road where they lead now border town, Equinoxe Titi border town. I think say for a country for develop, all the road the way they link, all the road the way they link the border roads and
go for border.
Yeah, before they go for border.
Different countries.
Yes, they're supposed to be well tarred, well constructed. Then come again the second road and one interurban road where they move from one big town to another. Supposed to be well constructed before any other smaller road that they follow. Because if you see that road, they don't narrow, so they're in a footpath. If it's been a tar road, that body knows if you can deep tar, bury that thing for them. No one day. But now they take advantage because of the poor road network. They do it, they do lost more life inside. So I want to say, we try all kind of means for bring peace. Because everyday family, they be rendered in tears. Not only Northwest and Southwest people, they cry. Our brother and sister, they come up from different side too, from different region, they too. Now then that too, they lost their life. At the end of the whole country, they be affected. So make they look for peace. Make them know the wait. Say now some people them and so on. But at the end, you want to say even you will be facing any touch you. At the end, you too will be it will touch you.
Right, and so for inside the same northwest and southwest matter, we will take on to talk this one to happen. As well don't talk church house, they no get for touch them. Anything we concern God, it no get for happen. But what happen for Pidgin? Now this prophet, man of God, in name na Mark NN, yes, Prophet Walters NN. Now in name that we go make crusade for that side. So for Pidgin, for inside Bamenda. When I see what will happen, gone it divide people them for that side. So for Bamenda, we Prophet Walters NN, it be one do na crusade before everyone. So for inside Pidgin, if you don't do them for different places, they not be worried, but for now gonna be hala and if he says turn up talk say if and only if they'll come now can take some people, may they take it go, and the boy them come, they take Prophet Walters NN, they go with he bed last, he don't be free man. We hear say they for Burkina Faso just now, as well the talk for continue, he work for God and make we take una look inside this matter, the other side for this story, as we the gun, Ihala, and as we crusade ground, Ichakara. We get that small no comment. Make we just get the thing as we happen for that side.
No. My God can use me so.
We'll be very happy and we feel blessed.
Okay, so after the crusade, auntie, now what you expect?
When you come.
Yes, nothing that will happen for even place where we sabi say Holy Spirit get for be, but Holy Spirit and gone. When person here gone, Holy Spirit, he come on your skin. No nothing for that, but we will see the image. We know they. So
the truth I say, everybody want go heaven, but nobody not be ready for die.
Yeah, na just thing happen for you.
So better go to heaven, body and soul. That will see me die. So, but I want appreciate that man of God for the way we behave. At least he show a good example for a good leader. Yes, than for touch any of a Christian, may they take naive. Yes, now so a good father supposed to behave. That shows that one it shows a real man of God. Yes, you papa for us, than for say make any child for your picking or your family, may they touch na yourself. So at the end, to God to intervene, as he talk, say they free now.
They free, yes. They Burkina Faso as well.
Yes. When a very fine thing and
for different work.
I believe say all these things as well we talked earlier. Enter crusade ground when a holy ground, play people and they pray and a prayer. The only weapon where they hold under the Bible, you go they attack them. And not be see reason, we not be see any reason where they go attack crusade ground. Wait till they want to take them for day. Now the offering where they don't give them, on a waiting, on a wood and fed one because now this crisis don't be for the stage where crime go happen like this one. You want to talk the boys of Changshu, they say nobody know them, they don't know them. The other uniform people too say they don't know them. So who be those people who they commit all this crime them? That the one that happen for Kondo Titi, the one they deny, the one deny. So at the end, now time to reach for the government will not say some other group then they surely get their own mission separate, where maybe they get their own sponsor separate. So the government is supposed to look into this matter critically for assemble, make concrete peace. So they will be able to know the enemy inside the house.
All right. Yes. Elvis, maybe we'll talk some more thing before we come out.
Yes, I want just take time for talk say congratulate for that man of God for thing we do. And plenty of them they will, even though the crisis they will is still going for Northwest, they still try for win souls and for the kingdom of God. I want to say a special big thank you for Prophet N.N. Waters. He did for now. You see him, you realize it. So he follow the footsteps there for Ipa. We now one of the sons and that for senior Prophet Frank will be of late. You see, he still continue work for you believe him. So now one of the this and show say so most of these men of God them they be out for liberate the land. Every day as they pray, blood for them. Now the necessary try for council say, may they pray, at least me peace in return back. Because the one for Pidgin, before you want to go hold that crusade, it not be easy. Every day they keep people, when you see plenty people, they don't kill them for that Pidgin, like Madame Florence, yes, you are here for way, they be killing for some kind of war way. That we don't can sit down for that Pidgin, some kind of war thing they know they happen, where it take start, carry hat. A heavy heart for go walk that kind of walk way, he go walk on for that side. Now we talk to this, so plenty of these men of God them, then they out for do thing way they correct. Even though someone and David they don't leave their own churches them, their headquarters in now they for this side for Douala. Where that one they don't leave their churches for Batsibo, the one they live for Bamenda, for kind place them, they can't bring headquarters for Douala here. time don't reach for una to go back. Una go do thing way. Yes, una do thing way is supposed to happen because this man of God, as the crisis starts, if they for that type of kingship Bamenda, they either see they for now see picking for the see he get one church. He never come out. He see they for Bamenda every day. He go crusade every day for full market. Every day for make sure say they so even as put the day with tears for the eye, tears for the heart. Me they see here God he work.
All right, Warren, we do almost finish, but maybe make we talk this matter for teacher them. We know if we come out, we'll not talk teacher them. If we keep the other thing they'll get. If we go for Kumasi first, then after we'll take una go to for Bepanda some of the schools them. We'll be visit them this week. We'll just finish them. We'll sabi say teacher the day for some worker for vex with they call them. Me, I don't call that worker say we do over tired. They don't talk for French say unnatural supporte. We do over tired. Nothing that I don't put them for Pidgin already for Semeku sabi say the teacher they get plenty problem them where they hurt them for their heart. For side for Kumasi for example, just like any other government school them for inside Douala this week pass, the teacher them they continue for Shidon. They say they get plenty thing them where they hold them for hard money. They never pay them for them. Even advancement, some of them they never get, and some small bonus them when governor be promise them so till now they never fit for pay, and some them in the date far away. Some they claim na 12 years, some they claim na 10 years, other than 15. Where would the hear say other the day they don't let come enter to for the team where they be don't get some advancement them on top this matter. We'll come out for Kumasi where teacher they be just turn up. We'll go for Bepanda side where teacher they say who na their paper them. Imagine say teacher in the whole paper they talk say they hungry. Then school picking person where the teacher me can see him. Which kind of respect that picking go surely give him again for that teacher when he enter for class for teach. Now just the thing that will see him where teacher they talk say they don't over support him. They no fit continue. They do over tie heart. They no fit continue. And the teacher them for inside Douala here they be get their plenty trouble. And from one trouble to another, this one then some other teacher them for Ezeka. When they see them, they be give them invite for come for some small school for teach them some new thing them where it don't happen. This one they be come up from some other subdivision they like Misondo, Biyuya for Ezeka, but they come. The teacher they no get place for sleep. Some they sleep now for park. Even chop, they no get chop for chop. And last, who side they bring them chop? Now for inside some small tricycle, dirty tricycle where they put now whether na 2 pot chop them for inside where they bring them for them. So the teacher them they get plenty problem them for inside Cameroon, and now people they will normal ngomna you know be even get for joke with them. Now them they fix the gendarme them, the police, the army, and even the other government people them just.
Yes, Ambassador. I want to say that will be the secondary school. I mean, yeah, our teacher they tell say in those days they pay them no less than 500,000 francs per month, and their salary be regular. But along the line they start to slash the salary, so up to now they don't carry the small thing they give them. But at the end they need to give them. Then when they don't teach for 2-3 years, they get some this way they make an echelon change, all those things, advancement, where the small bonus they add of their money and so on. Many of them they need to get them again and so on. That's why I see all this trouble that happen. So some they do come out school. Well, ENS can teach 2, 3, 4, 5 years salary they pass and so on. Then they chaff. And what I see sometimes, so I'm gonna be forced for what they teach for
private school.
Them even forget the main school they send it. So it be too bad for teacher for the field bus because now them be the foundation rock for the country. Now teacher teach everybody, teach president, teach prime minister, teach ministers, teach governors, everybody, doctors. So they're supposed to be well paid, and they're supposed to they live happily, and they're not supposed to lose respect for the society and even for the front they are picking them. Because man say teacher they hungry. At the end, picking them again small money. If you go buy,
Papa na government.
Government man.
You can't talk with the woman.
Talk anyhow.
So I like
yes.
you, Udua.
Or you go buy chop kangi tomorrow. Buy chop you. The next day one sister talk some kind of talk of their corner. We're not correct. So make the try for some teacher. They make them maintain the respect where they do. And the first thing I say, you as a teacher, you get so many things that put in order. You're not supposed for the camp school where with the thick clothes and so on, or you wear only one clothes from 1st to 31st.
It depends on where you get into your pocket.
Yes, it depends on where you get to your pocket. Now I talk the government makes support for meet their needs so that they too will be able to take care of themselves and take care of their family.
All right, Elvis, this matter for teacher them before we come out.
This one don't come for actually expose plenty of the suffer the way teacher that they go through for this we own country. Where at the end of the day, they make them picking they get hard for enter some kind of thing them do some kind of act them for school because teachers itself they still get voice because picking go they don't wear shoe for 25,000 can she don't for class because it been a businessman, a minister, a this thing. You teacher the way you wear shoe for 5,000, even for 4,000. You want talk with him how even other kinds of them. So this one for call with government say this so me do two way correct. And you don't say if they picking necessarily they join their voice with the teacher them for talk, that means they don't say this so education that the key. And the only thing where you fit get for your picking now for educating, and if you never give your picking education, that means you lack plenty in them for give you. So me this government minister for college book, me sit up, I believe saying mommy we it on the struggle for make sure say me it work fine even though plenty thing in the way it go wrong for your own level for your own sector. We don't know whether this one is the commander for whose side, but we believe say this so make it try all things possible for make sure say make it talk with that teacher them because when you see that face them you say and put it to they suffer and they hear bad we not be the kind of thing that we teacher they supposed for the go through. So I beg me them try all things possible make sure say me them resolve that problem. And if picking them when they don't start to join the voice, you don't know the next thing where they go because you don't say now so you make and they say when something start now they make and plenty people they start think. Because don't make and the one them for northwest they and southwest they don't the thing say no we be get our own problem we come up for outside inside for una for try for talk with una the way they want try for talk with some of this one them they be enter do them for some kind of way you don't make a reach the kind of level that means you make a plenty in them now small things so you go strike in the open hole and in the open so if they not strike for closer now the next 2-3 months till we go come out you will be the one way they not go hold them like the one we go on for northwest and southwest now.
All right, and we don't finish Tory for this afternoon. Make we not forget P Tonton, you call them a Bakwa Boys, PWD Bamenda and Astro for Douala. They go meet up face to face Ahmadu Aidoo Stadium this Sunday. Now for finals for Cup for Cameroon with the yesterday mayor for Bamenda one. Asho, Oga Felix, he don't hire boss. For people that they want come up Bamenda go here when they for go support PWD Bamenda. So Sunday, now with the finals it go come and I want to say big thank you for all people them, Abumbi Charles and Elvis where they join me for Inside Tory House this afternoon. I know go come out we are no talk congratulate for Batata Boris where they put ring for a hand today for Saifo Boya and happy birthday for you Asenge Barbara where you say the Lukwi from Saifo Boya this afternoon. Happy birthday for you. Thank you Danny Warren Zede. We put a camera for we before and I did for back machine. Malice, it today present. I know they forget. Even you Gabber, where you say Bitana for one side to the support for say make Tory. Iwaka find rebroadcast for you in Nofi look this afternoon. Sunday 8:30. Sote for Monday for me. A Papa God Gree. On a whole I'm tight for outside.